Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go over the homework for lesson 2C-2, day 2. Okay, let's go. I want to look at number 2 because I think if you can do number 2, you could definitely do the rest. So number 2, we get x minus 2 equals 11, and we have negative 7 minus 2y is equal to negative 5. My first step is to solve one equation for x or for y. The easiest thing to solve for, I think, is x right here. So I'm going to start with that. My first step is to take this first equation and get it set equal to x. All right, so now that I have x is equal to 2y plus 11, I'm going to take that value and plug it into the other equation for x. So negative 7x minus 2y is equal to negative 5. So we're going to do negative 7 times 2y plus 11 minus 2y is equal to negative 5. Okay, so that is your next step. You're subbing it in. Now you're just going to solve it like a regular equation. We have negative 14y minus 77 minus 2y is equal to negative 5. All right, now combine your like terms. So we have negative 16y minus 77 is equal to negative 5. All right, no terms left to combine, so add 77 to the other side, and we have negative 16y is equal to positive 72. And if we divide both sides by negative 16, what do we get, people? I'm going to ask my calculator. 72 divided by negative 16 is negative 4.5. So y is equal to negative 4.5. Okay, now we don't know if that's right yet until we check our answer. So let's keep going. Oh no, can't do that. Still can't do that. Okay, so now on this side of town, I'm going to section it off so I don't get confused. We now know that y is equal to negative 4.5. So you're going to take the most friendly looking equation, the easiest one to deal with, and quite personally, I think you'd agree with me, it is that top one. So I'm going to write negative 2y minus 11, x minus 2y equals 11, and instead of y, I'm going to replace it with negative 4.5. X minus 2 times negative 4.5 is equal to 11. All right, so I have x. If I multiply this out, I'm going to get positive 9 equals 11. Subtract 9 on both sides. X is equal to 2. So we have that x is equal to 2 and y is equal to negative 4.5. So let's check it. So I plugged it in for the first one, and I do get a true statement. Let's do the next one. All right, so I'm plugging this in. I get negative 14 plus 9. Is that equal to negative 5? Yes, it is. So it works in both. Therefore, I can be certain that the point 2 comma negative 4.5 is part of the solution. Okay, so if you can do number 2, you should certainly be able to do number 1 on your own. And number 3 is going to be one of our special cases. So that means number 3 is either going to be no solution or infinite solutions. So I want you guys to figure that out on your own. I want to see tomorrow who's got it. All right, and then for number 4, I'll help you out with this one. This is a little bit of a review. write the following systems and solve using the substitution method. We can try to solve it. Corey has 11 coins in his pocket. He only has quarters and nickels. So we're going to let X equal the number of quarters and Y equal the number of nickels. We know he has 11 coins in his pocket and the value of the coins is $1.35. Okay, so we know in total between my quarters and nickels, I have 11 coins. And I know that a quarter is worth 25 cents each. And then a nickel is 5 cents each. I know I have a total of $1.35 in my pocket. All right. So yeah, a lot has happened since the last time I had this not on pause. So you take the first equation and you set it equal to either X or Y. Then you're just going to substitute it into the other equation. Oh shoot. This one right here, right? Sub it into this equation. You're going to take all of your x's and replace it with this. Negative y plus 11. So we distribute it, right? We get negative 0.25y plus 2.75 plus 0.05y is equal to 1.35. Then you're going to combine your like terms. So you're going to have negative 0.2y plus 2.75 is equal to 1.35. And then solve. So you should get y is equal to 7. Now this is the easiest thing ever. If y is equal to 7, I know x plus y is 11. What is x equal to? X is equal to 4. So this means there are 4 quarters and 7 nickels. Let's make sure that adds up. 4 quarters, 4 times 25 cents plus 7 nickels. That's $1 plus 35 cents, $1.35. It checks out. All right, so I know that one was a lot. You have to write the system equation for yourself. And there are decimals here, but guys, you should see that it's the same process. It's just knowing how to use your calculator. All right, so that's all I have for you today. Remember, your homework is to finish the rest of this, but I really believe that you should be able to do all those problems by watching this video. Okay, if you have trouble, let me know. Have a great night. Catch you tomorrow.